On behalf of the Department of Economics at Nelson Mandela University, I wish to extend a very warm welcome to all prospective students and parents who are watching this video. The department hopes that you will find the information we will be sharing with you informative and helpful as you take the next step in your academic journey. So, you are at that point where you think you might want to pursue a qualification in economics, but you are not sure what economics actually entails or what an economist does. Well, economics is a social science that is concerned with the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. The origin of the word comes from two ancient Greek words, which mean rules of the household. Alfred Marshall subsequently defined economics as a study of mankind in the ordinary business of life. Economics focuses on the analysis of how economies work and the different relationships between economic players. Studying economics will enable you to become a better informed and more responsible citizen, consumer, and producer by allowing you to develop a critical awareness of how economic concepts and theories affect your daily life. Once you have graduated and are working as an economist, you may be called upon to compile, analyze, and report data to explain economic phenomena and forecast market trends. In addition, you may be required to develop economic guidelines and standards. You could also be required to forecast production and consumption of renewable resources and their supply. You might need to provide advice and consultation on economic relationships to businesses. You might even be called upon to testify at regulatory hearings. Nelson Mandela University is a university for tomorrow. As such, in the economics department, we foster creativity, we embrace technology and develop junior economists who will be able to meet the challenges of the world of tomorrow. At Nelson Mandela University, we unlock people's futures and help them to reach their full potential and realize their dreams and aspirations. As a comprehensive university, Nelson Mandela University offers both general and professionally orientated university programs, as well as technologically and career-orientated programs, from the entrance level certificate all the way through to your research level PhD. The Department of Economics' diverse qualifications aim to provide students with qualifications that will provide them with in-depth knowledge of contemporary microeconomic and macroeconomic theories, concepts and methods, and the ability to apply economic theory and use quantitative techniques to address typical problems confronting businesses and government, and to have both horizontal and vertical articulation pathways. For those of you who aren't familiar with that term of articulation pathway, we are saying that there are various ways in which you can start your qualification and end with a different qualification. If you are looking at the flowchart that is on the screen right now, you can see that you could end up with a PhD from different starting points. For example, you could start with a higher certificate in business studies. Then, upon successful completion of that qualification, you could move on to the diploma in economics. Upon passing that qualification, you would then proceed to the advanced diploma. Depending on your marks and your career focus, you could then either pursue a postgraduate diploma in economics or a BCom honors in economics. After that, you will do a master's in commerce and then finally your doctoral degree. In the same way, you could start with a BCom, then do your BCom honors, then your master's, and finally do your doctoral qualification. Our academics contribute to policy and national debates on various economic topics. Professor Nwadi, the director of the School of Economics, Development and Tourism, is assisting with researching and modeling the economic impact of COVID-19 on the Eastern Cape. Professor Mishi, the acting head of department of the Department of Economics, is a research specialist who specializes in teaching and conducting research using various designs and methodologies. Professor Waite has taught economics for over 46 years. He has published in highly accredited journals, written books, and presented at numerous conferences. He also contributes to the Nelson Mandela Bay Business Chamber's Economic Review column. Dr. Jubele is a senior lecturer within the department. She specializes in teaching introductory economics and rural and urban development. Furthermore, she has conducted poverty and language-related research both locally and internationally. Among our younger staff members, Ms. Sanda Futoi is a leading light. She has worked for the Trade and Industrial Policy Strategies Research Organization. She is currently pursuing her PhD. Ms. Sharon Tessendorf is also pursuing her PhD. She recently co-authored a case study that appears in the 6th edition of Professor Philip Moore's Economics for South African Students. It is thus clear that the department has a strong track record in both fundamental and applied research. The Department of Economics at Nelson Mandela University is the largest economics department in the Eastern Cape. The department offers tuition to more than 4,000 undergraduate students and over 150 postgraduate students across 3 campuses, namely South Campus, George Campus, and 2nd Avenue Campus. South Campus and 2nd Avenue Campus are located in Port Elizabeth. You will note what qualifications are offered at those campuses from the information on the slide. Now that you have heard a little more about the department, you might be asking yourself, is it worth it to study economics? Well, John Maynard Keynes said that the theory of economics does not furnish a body of settled conclusions immediately applicable to policy. It is a method rather than a doctrine, an apparatus of the mind, a technique which helps its possessor to draw correct conclusions. This quote helps to explain why students who have studied economics find employment in a wide variety of careers after graduation. Furthermore, the critical analysis skills developed through the study of economics are highly appreciated. These skills might explain why the authors of an article titled Economics, Good Choice of Major for Future CEOs, and published in 2010, found that economics majors were the most likely to have made it to the boardroom of an S&P 500 corporation. These snapshots are some of our graduates, and what they are currently doing serves to inspire one to great heights. Now that you have decided to pursue an economics qualification, you should note that in addition to meeting the minimum statutory requirements for each qualification level, namely higher certificate, diploma or degree, that you wish to apply for, the university has set its own additional minimum entry requirements. In this section, we will review those requirements. Your applicant score, or AS for short, is calculated using 6 NSC 20 credit subjects. Please note that life orientation is generally excluded as it is only a 10 credit NSC subject. Applicants from quintile 1, 2 or 3 schools who attain 50% or higher for life orientation may, however, add 7 points to their score out of 600 to arrive at their final applicant score. Your applicant score is calculated by adding up the percentages of your 2 language subjects, mathematics, maths literacy or technical maths, and your 3 chosen subjects. This will give you a total out of 600. Using the example on the screen, we will find that this candidate would end with an applicant score of 415. You might be wondering which result should be used to calculate your applicant score. The university indicates that you can use your grade 11 final marks, your grade 12 June marks, or your grade 12 September results. Once you have calculated your applicant score, you are now ready to consider the various academic programs we have to offer at Nelson Mandela University. Each qualification is accompanied by its AS requirement and the minimum percentage for mathematics. Please note that you do not need to have taken economics as a school subject in order to enroll for any qualification that is offered by the Economics Department at Nelson Mandela University. This slide indicates that you have the option of choosing between 8 programs, including a higher certificate in business studies, which is offered by the School of Management Sciences, a diploma, and various degree programs. It must be pointed out that 2 of the qualifications that appear on the slide, namely the BCom in Logistics and Transport Economics and the BA in Development Studies, are shared programs. Moving on, the maths, literacy and technical maths side is now displayed on the screen. You have the option of either applying for a higher certificate in business studies, a diploma in economics, or a BA in development studies. The BA development studies qualification falls under the Department of Development Studies. Should you be doing maths literacy, please note that the AS requirements are much higher than for technical maths. You might be wondering what subjects, or modules as we refer to them at university, you will be taking once you have enrolled to study economics. We have provided you with a breakdown of the academic content covered in our programs in the following slides. Students who obtain the Diploma in Economics will have sound knowledge and understanding of issues regarding society's use of scarce resources towards the satisfaction of a multitude of often competing wants and needs. Students who successfully complete the Diploma in Economics will be able to apply the acquired knowledge and competencies to specific economic problems that need to be addressed through participation of the state in a market economy. They will also be able to apply the acquired knowledge and competencies to specific economic problems that need to be addressed through the participation of the state and private sectors in matters pertaining to economic development, to international economic relations, and to labour markets. The purpose of our BCom qualifications are twofold. Firstly, we wish to strengthen the pool of entrepreneurs, managers, decision makers, advisors, professionals, and researchers active in the economic life of South Africa. Having such a pool of individuals will ensure that the local base of innovative and value-adding economic and scholarly activity is widened. Secondly, we wish our qualifiers to acquire graduate-level knowledge and skills and applied competence in a number of economic and related sciences. Acquiring such competencies will create opportunities for continued personal intellectual growth. Possessing such competencies will also provide our qualifiers with the opportunity to be gainfully employed and to make valuable contributions to society. The BCom qualifications also provide qualifiers with the potential ability to develop the competence required to successfully engage in endeavours of an economic nature at the global level. Another undergraduate qualification that the department offers is the Advanced Diploma in Economics. You may apply for admission to this program after successfully completing the Diploma in Economics. The purpose of the qualification is to extend one's knowledge and understanding of current economic issues relating to South African and global economies. It will give you an in-depth understanding of how markets are structured and why they can fail. The Advanced Diploma in Economics thus provides students with the skills, knowledge, and understanding needed to analyze and evaluate complex and interrelated economic issues. This qualification encourages one to become more open and independently minded, and also to be capable of applying one's economic skills to everyday life situations. As you look through the modules that you will be required to take as part of your qualification, you might have felt overwhelmed. You might have thought to yourself, there is no way that I am going to master the content of that module. Never fear, for help is at hand. This slide includes quotes from some of our SI leaders and tutors. We hope that you will make use of these services, as the benefits of attending these sessions are enormous. Once you have successfully completed your qualification, the working world awaits you. The information that you see on the slide provides you with only a few of the many possible career options. Many economists specialize in a particular area of economics, such as microeconomics, industrial economics, macroeconomics, international economics, labor economics, public finance economics. You even have environmental economics and financial economics. Just to explain one or two of those career paths, let's think about what industrial economists do. They focus on the effect of factors such as government policy, international trade regulations, and labor relations on the sectors in which businesses operate. Macroeconomists try to understand the factors that either promote or retard economic growth in order to support economic policies that will support development, progress, and rising living standards. Labor economists study the dynamics of the workforce and decisions made by employees and employers that influence those dynamics. Such things might be discrimination or the level of educational attainment that you have. So where do you see yourself working after you graduate? From the information that is appearing on the slide, it is clear that employers of our graduates include investment and commercial banks, private corporations, research institutions, financial consulting firms, the insurance industry, and even central banks. Many students' desire to pursue a postgraduate qualification stems from their wish to achieve a particular career goal or to update their skills set. If you would like to further your studies after completing your undergraduate qualification, the Department of Economics offers these postgraduate programs. If you are interested in pursuing an economics qualification, but maybe need some clarity on a few things, you are welcome to send us an email. On behalf of the Economics Department, we wish you all the best with the rest of your school year, and we look forward to seeing you on campus in the near future.